everyone, my name is Victoria Diel and I'm part of Tonic Studios design team, and I'm also a content creator. And today I'm bringing to you designer's choice number 17, and it's called Home Sweet Home, and it's a beautiful 3D dimensional box. So it's going to come to you, as always, packaged in this envelope. Now yours will come on a sheet of acetate. I've put mine on a magnetic sheet just because I've been working with it. So you won't actually get the magnetic sheet, but you do get it in the sleeve to put in your wallets. So I'm going to just show you the dies now. Try not to get any reflection on there. And this is the outer die here. And you'll need to cut this twice, and it creates the most beautiful little house, and I'll show you some samples in a minute. You've also got decorative elements, so you've got your little door and window. These are your slats for the roof. You've also got a little picket fence here. You've got a little sentence that says Home Sweet Home, and another window there. And then you've got little cobbles and stones to either put on the house or make a little pathway leading up to the house. You've got a beautiful little toadstool. I fell in love with that little die. And then you've got butterflies, grass, leaves. You've also got a beautiful decorative butterfly. And then you've got little watering cans, pots. And there's actually a little door knocker in there as well to go on the door. So those are the die sets. And that's the die set. And you've got this gorgeous tag here as well. So I'm going to put this to one side, and I'm going to share with you a few samples, and then we'll go ahead and we'll create something with the dies. So I'll reach over and grab these dies. I'll just show them to you quickly, and then we'll have a look at them again at the end. But here we have a little house, and we've put the little plant pot, little watering can. We've also got a little door handle, and I think this is the back of the house, because at the front of the house I've added the little door knocker there. And then I've just paper pieced where you would see a reflection of glass with a little bit of blue. And then this is the roof line, and then you've got that gorgeous Home Sweet Home sentiment, and the box just latches at the top, so it just opens like so. So that's an easy opening for the box. Now, measurement wise, the base of the box is 2 1/4 inch square, and the height of the box from base to the top point is 3 1/4. So from the base to there is just slightly over 3 1/4 inches. So that's one box. I then went ahead and used some decorative brick paper I had in my stash, and again I've added a little door knocker and some flowers there with the fence, and I've done a two-tone roof, and I've just decorated it all with flowers going around the edge. I thought it quite looked like a little barn. So and then we've shadowed the Home Sweet Home with a layer of gold mirror and the cream, and then you can obviously add a little bow there if you want to. And then last but not least, this was the first one that I made, and I've actually made a base for it. So basically I cut about 6 or 7 layers of card to make it thick like a chipboard, and then I've stuck the picket fence all the way around the house, and the tufts of grass and the toadstools. And then we've put the little pots in the on the house there. We've put a little cobbled pathway. I don't know if you can see that there, little cobbled pathway. And then we've decorated the sides with the Home Sweet Home and little butterfly. We've added some little faux stitching with a white gel pen, and that's the back of the house there. I've put a little patio. So I've put the pebbles at the back there, and they're just fun to make. Lots of fun to make. So we'll go ahead and we'll put one together. Now, I have cut a pile of pieces already, so we can just carry on with the construction. So these are your 2 bases that I said that you'd need to cut out 2 of. So that's your base there, and you'll cut 2 of these, but you'll cut the latch off 1 of them. You don't need to cut these pieces off, just the little latch bit in the middle. So I've gone ahead and I've put all my red liner tape where I need it, and I'm just going to remove this tape. There we go. And as you'll see, you want it opposite here. So just going to line that up. Now, as you know, you all know me by now, I use wet adhesive as a rule for a box, but you don't want to see me holding it forever and a day, so we're going to skip that bit. Now, all you need to remember with this box, I'm going to turn it so you can see the inside. You've got these score lines here, and what you will need to do, you will need to add tape or wet adhesive to this part here inside. And I'm just going to go ahead and put a little bit of red liner down there on each one. So just in the middle, not all the way to the edge, just in the middle there. And then remove the tape. There we go. And I'm going to put a little bit wet adhesive just so I know it is glued. And then they fold in on themselves like that. And you just want to hold that until it's grabbed for a minute or 2. So I'm just going to go over that crease line with a bone folder till it's grabbed. There we go. So the tape will stick it, but the glue will make sure it's stuck for longevity. And again, we push that down so it's glued to itself. And then I'm just going to go over it with the bone folder again. And I go over it again. Always make sure you go over your crease lines with a bone folder because it leaves such a neat finish. So then we can go ahead and we can remove the tape from the bottom of the front and back. And then I'm just going to bring this one in there. There we go. And I'm going to bring where am I going? I'm going to take the tape off there as well. There we go. And I'm going to bring this one into there, like so. And then I'm going to bring this one over the top and bring that one down there. And then I'm going to take the tape off these side pieces. And down we go. You'll do it your own way, but this is the way that I found works really well for me. And then you've got all your sides glued together and your tabs in the bottom. So I'm just going to tease this little slit open just a tiny little bit, like something's been in there, just to help it slot through. And then I'm going to bring over this top piece here, like this, and then the tab's just going to go in this little slot at the top. So I'm just going to tease that in. Like I say, if you just make it so that you know you can slot something in easily, because they've been freshly cut, you've got to train it to go the right way. So I'm going to push that in there. In you go. And you can see that slots into place. Okay. I'm just going to tease that little bit in there in the fold. I'll get it right from the beginning and then we'll be set then. There we go. That's it. That's it. There we go. I made that look difficult and it's not. So it's up to you. You can decorate it whilst it's flat, or you can decorate it once you've made the actual 3D box up. It's completely up to you. I don't mind doing it either way, but I just wanted to show you without anything on it how you actually construct the box itself. Okay, so now it's up to you how you want to decorate it. So I've gone ahead and I've cut some of the slats for the roof, and I'm just going to go ahead and glue these in place. So I might fast forward it a little bit, but basically you want to start at the bottom and just make sure they slightly overhang the roof line, and you'll know when you've got it right because you'll know when it's straight. Okay, and then you put your next one on. And you keep going all the way up till you've got to the top. So if you kind of make sure they're all kind of equal, going all the way up there. But you can do these two-toned. You can do them with wood, like it was an old shack, an old shed, or a little work shed. God, I had so many plans for this, but I've made those three and then this one, and I've got a few more ideas in my head, but I've got to soldier on because I've got other things to prep and play with. So but there's so many different things you can make. You can make a little beach hut with this. How awesome would that be? A stripy beach hut and have them in a row. I was actually thinking that if you put a slot in the top here, once you decorated it, if you put a slot in it, it'd make a lovely little money box. So this takes a little bit of time doing your roof, but it's worth the wait. I mean, you could have red liner on these so it would be quicker drying, but I think with wet glue you just get that little bit of wiggle room, don't you? And if it's not quite straight, you can whip it off and then move it before anything is set in stone, basically. Right, lift that up a little bit. I'm sorry, I'm kind of working downwards, so you're looking at me from a different angle there, but I'll show you in a minute what we've done. So this roof tile wants to go just underneath the lock. So you see where your little lock goes in, you want to come just below there. There we go. And then your last one, you're going to place glue on this kind of like a little ridge area, not the lock, but the one on the other side. And this is why I like to use wet glue. And then one of these is going to go right to the top. And just hold that till it's in place. And don't worry, because you're only going to glue it to each side, so you've still got the centre where you can unclip it to get inside. So we've done that side, and you can see it sits proud because that's where you're going to go in, and then we're going to decorate the other side. So I'm going to go ahead now and put the pieces in for this other side, and then we can go ahead and we can get decorating. So I can't wait to see what you guys make with this. I really can't wait. You're gonna have so much fun. I've had a blast with this box. Well, you know me, I love dimensional projects anyway, but this is just super cute. I think this is something you can get the kids playing with as well, because it's not an overbearing box. You're not creating it for ages and ages, but just enough time for the kids to have a play and enjoy it, but not be bored. Right, so we'll keep going. But you could have an orangey roof, like a terracotta roof. You have a grey slate roof, brown roof, red roof. Imagine this in beautiful baby pinky colours and polka dot papers, and go a bit shabby chic with it. That would be nice. Pretty little cottage. There we go. Nearly there. One just below the lock. And then we want one just for the top of this box now. So join it right to the top so you don't see the line. It's up to you how many tiles that you put on the roof. There isn't a set amount. If you wanted them closer together, then you'll need a few more. If you want to gap them further apart, then obviously you're going to need less. Now on some of them I actually have cut a little strip of card there just to cover the top, but that's just me. And for this one I'm going to leave it as it is, because you know you can't see anything there. So we'll just make sure that that is stuck in place, and we don't need the rest of those. So now I've gone ahead and I've cut these dies here. Now then, this one I've cut the brown layer that goes at the back, and then I've cut this layer in the cream and then glued it flat on top. And then I've put this die through a piece of watercolour card using our Aquaflow pens to get a nice shade of blue, and I've just die cut just that little bit there. So I just tape my die just to the edge of the card just to get that little bit, and then we've paper pieced the blue back inside the die. So we're going to put this on the box there like that. So I'm going to go ahead and do that now. Now I'm actually going to unlatch it at this point because I want to be able to grab hold of the sides. Right, so put some wet adhesive on the back. There we go. If you hear any odd noises, it's hubby creeping around. Quite late, so when he knows I'm filming, it's like shh. So we'll place that on there and just hold that till it's grabbed. Doesn't take too long. And if we're going to have this for the front door, then I've cut a brown door using this die here. And what we've done is we've not cut the window in it like you would maybe for a back door, but we've left it solid because we're going to place a little door knocker on the front there. And again, we've done the same again. We've paper pieced we've stuck a piece of blue on the back there, and we're just going to place this on the front there. So we'll put that down there. Bring that down a little bit. There we go. And then in your die set, you've got 2 little garden pots and a watering can and a little door knocker. So what I've done is I've cut the little door knocker, you see that there, in gold. So I'm just going to put a little bit of glue on the back of my hand, and then I'm just going to pick the glue up on the back, and I'm going to place that in the middle, just there. And then, me being me, I wanted a door handle as well. So all I did was, with the gold mirror card, I placed just the top edge of this tag die and cut out a tiny little gold circle there. And I've just cut that for the door handle. And I've just put that there. Okay. So that's how I've done that. So for the back door, let's check that's all dry before I turn it over. There we go. Just rub them down a bit. For the back door, we're going to add the same as we've done for the front. So we'll add this now. There we go. Looks like a lot of glue, but it's very fine, so want a good coverage there. Then I'm just going to pop my fingers inside just so I can hold it till it dries. There we go, and so that you can see what I'm doing. And just hold that till it's grabbed. And then the back door, we've cut that die out again, and then we've cut the window out, and then we've filled in with the blue to get that reflection of glass, is what I was thinking. And again, you could add a door handle if you want to. I'm just leaving that one as it is. It's going to be the back, and it's just got a window in there instead of it. I'll just hold that there. There we go. Let's grab now. There we go. So we get the sides as well. So basically we've cut a backing plate with the brown buff card, and then we've done an overlay with the cream, and we've filled in with the paper piece again with the blue like we did before. So we've got one of these for each side. So again, we'll put that one into place. Just hold that till it's grabbed. Be much easier probably decorating this flat, but I just really wanted to show you the basic construction without anything on it, and then it's up to you which way then you do it, whichever works best for you. And again, we've got another one for the other side, so we'll put that on there. I love designers' choices. I think they're just fabulous value, and yeah, I really love them. Well, I love everything, to be honest, but I really love Designer's Choice. I think it's one of my favourites. I don't know whether you should have a favourite really, but there we go. So I'm just going to hold that just for a second longer because I can see it lifting there. There we go, and that's grabbed now. Yep. And now it's time to play. So we've got a little picket fence here, and all I've done is I've cut that in half. Okay, and then you can see, but roughly, if I go each side of the door, a little piece will bend round the corner. Now I don't want it round the corner on this one, so I'm going to trim this one down a little bit, only because I can. And we'll have a look at the ones we made again in a minute, and then we can show you the different ways we've actually used the fence. So I'm just going to cut those bits off, and I'm going to put some wet adhesive there. I'm going to have that there, and the other one the other side. Now you can have the front the same as the back, or you can have the back different. It's up to you, it's your little cottage. But what a lovely gift though, to give to somebody that's just moving in, or just moving into somewhere new. There we go. I know somebody that'll absolutely adore this box when they see it, and it's our Sue Hardman. She loves dimensional things, and I think she'll fall in love with this box. So, also in your kit you get your little tuft of grass. So there's a little die there that's a little tuft of grass. So we're going to use that one, and we're going to place this at the front. So we're going to have one each side of the door, and then another one here. Bring that one down and just hold that in place so it grabs. I'm just looking for my, wherever I've buried them. Just hold them down in place. I don't know if any of you have seen the new Tonic Studios scissors, but we've got the retractable tweezers there, I should say, scissors, tweezers, and they're very, very sharp. They do come with a protective nozzle on the end there to make sure you don't stab yourself, but they're a great addition to our Tonic tools. So they're also available on the website if you're in the need of a pair of new tweezers. So now I'm going to do the little mushroomy toadstools, and all I've done here is I've coloured these with our alcohol pens, and then I've gone in with a white gel pen just to put the white back in. So I've just cut those in white card and then coloured them. So we're going to put a little bit of adhesive on those, and I'm going to pick them up with my tweezers, and I'm going to overlay that there to my box and just press that down, and then I'm going to add some more glue to this side and put that down there. So I'm just going to bring that nearer to me just to press it down. There we go. I think they're in place. And then I'm going to turn them over, and I'm going to do the back the same. So I'm not adding a fence to the back. I'm just going to have the grass at the bottom of the door. And this is why I love wet adhesive. So handy for little bits like this. So I'm going to add another 2 toadstools to the bottom of here. There we go. Just hold that till it's grabbed a minute. some glue on this one. There we go. That's it. And then I'm going to be very cheeky and I'm going to add 2 pieces of grass to each side. So we're going to add 1 here and 1 here. It's going to be like a little toadstool house. I wouldn't mind living there myself, it looks quite picturesque. And then we're going to grab another 2 of the coloured toadstools, but they're just coloured with alcohol pens. I didn't think you'd want to watch me colouring for ages and ages, so. But you just need like a flesh colour, you know, a creamy colour pen, a red pen and a white gel pen, or and then that one there. There we go, held down. And then we'll flip him over and we'll do this side. So again, wet adhesive on the back, and but if you've got maybe our kaleidoscope boxes and you want a base for this, that would give you a good depth of base to then put your picket fence around, and it would grab, and then place this then on top of your base of a kaleidoscope box. Do a shallow one, or make a box and a lid and make them shallow, and then you've got 2 boxes in one then as a gift, moving in gift, or just a gift. Doesn't have to be a moving in box, it can be for any occasion, but put a nice little candle in here, or a little bath bomb. It'd be lovely to send a friend a little bath bomb just to let them know you're there and you're thinking of them, because none of us can go anywhere at the moment, can we really? There we go. I think it's nice to send your friends a little something, a little gift every now and again. So there we've got the bottom of the box then made and done. Now another idea, I'm not doing it now, but another idea is, before you stick all this on, if you didn't want to put this on, you could actually decorate the house with these pieces, and these are like your little stones, so you can either make a path, or you could put these on your house so it looked like a stone cottage. So you've got 2 lots of dies there that provide you with those. So those are these dies, so you can make your little patios or your stone paths, or a stone house. So I'm just going to put the lid back together there, and it just slots. There we go. Just tuck that in. There we are. So what have we got left now? We've got a lovely plaque that we've used the same pens as we've used for the toadstool, so it all matches, which is our alcohol pens, and I think it was 377. So I've used that for the base, and then we've cut out a cream home sweet home. So I'm just going to put a little bit of glue on the back of my hand, and then pick up the glue and then place this on your die cut on the base. You could add mirror card here if you'd wanted to, but I just want that as it is. And then I think a foam pad. I've got a 2mm foam pad here. Let me have a look. Let's have a look. Yes. I was going to say, you never have a 2mm foam pad when you want one. But there we go. So just going to stick that on the back. And I always put just a couple of blobs of glue. And this is going to go on the opening side. And we're just going to place it. Should we have it at an angle or straight? We'll have it at an angle. Be a devil. There we go. So that's there on that side, and then on this side we've cut that gorgeous decorative butterfly, and we've done a shadow layer with the gold mirror, and we've used the same 377 red pen on the tag, and I'm going to stick that on the other side, and I'll add a little bow to it at some point. So I'm going to add that to the house on 2mm foam pads. We've got some here. I'm just going to cut one down a little bit. There we go. So we'll put that on the back there. And like I say, a little bit later on I'll add a little bow. And then I'm going to have that just on the other side of the roof. And nothing is blocking it from you opening it. The minute that you lift this flap, it will open because you've got those tabs glued underneath there, if you can see that. So this is your beautiful, cute house, and I absolutely love it. I think I'm going to be making a few more before I get these sent off to Tonic. I just think it's a gorgeous little box. So any of you out there that love 3D, I think you're going to absolutely have a blast playing with this. I just think it's just so adorable. And like I said, you could have a row of them. You know, you can make a whole little street of them if you wanted to. So there you go, Sue. If you get this, our Sue Hardman, you can make a little street with these. I mean, can you imagine these at Christmas as well? With your little string of lights. You put a little tea light inside, and it can be a winter house as well. So that's the one we've just made, so we'll put that one there, and then I'll shut this one back up and we'll have another look at this one. So we'll put that in there. So that was the red one that I showed you before. We've done the terracotta pots and we've put flowers up each side, and then we've used the Home Sweet Home, and then that's going to be the back of the house with a little watering can. So they've left the watering can there because they've been watering all the flowers. So I just think that's ever so cute. So we've got that one. And then we've gone for this little, just reminds me of like a little studio, a little shed. This could be our Dorney's little craft shed that she's got. You know, well, it's a craft studio, it's not a shed, but yeah. That's what it could be, our little Dorney's craft studio. So we've got that one. So if you've got like wood papers or stone papers, then you know. And then this one, we've just gone to town a little bit. We've made a little garden, and like I said, this is solid. This is about 7 pieces of card glued together on top of each other, and it's just thick enough that I've been able to glue the picket fence all the way around the edge, as you can see there from underneath. And then we've put the grass on top, and then we've decorated it with all these flowers and toadstools. And then as you can see in there, you've got a little pathway to the front door with the knocker on the door. And then you come to this side and we've got that beautiful Home Sweet Home. And again, I'm going to add a little bow in there. And you get a little butterfly as well in the set, so you can decorate with the butterfly. We've just done some faux stitching with a white gel pen, just to tie the white into the fence and to the bits that are on the house. Again, this is the back, so we've put a little patio in at the back. And then at the side here we've added the watering can down at the bottom there, if you can see there, and then 2 little butterflies standing proud. So that's just a lovely gift for somebody. And like I said earlier, if you glue it so that it's shut, or you could leave it as it is and put a little slit in it here, you could have it as a little money box. So we might do one of them. I just think I could play with this one. But anyway, there is 4 examples for you all. And I'll put all my affiliated links as usual in the description. And pop in, say hello. It's always lovely to see a familiar face pop in and say hello on YouTube. And all of you on Facebook land. And this is Designer's Choice number 17, Home Sweet Home. So I hope you all enjoy. I hope you have fun. And don't forget to share your projects when you get your kit, when you get Designer's Choice, because it's lovely to see what you all make with your Designer's Choices and kits. So I'll say adios from me from now, and I'll see you all soon. Take care, guys.